Now, the judges said that she was everything they wanted from a leading lady, but Rachel's performance of the classic Cabaret wasn't enough to keep her dreams alive in last night's I'll Do Anything semi-final.
Yeah, she's going to be with us in a couple of moments. Before we talk to her, here's the moment that dream ended for her.
Well, first off, I'm sure Cameron's going to share this with me. This is the most devastating moment because here am I singing Memory, which was sung by a young cat to the older cat. And it was everything about the first show that we did together. Now, here am I, faced with this, I mean, really, it's an impossible choice. Because on the one hand, Samantha, you're fabulous, you've got everything ahead of you. Rachel, you know, you did a wonderful performance at Cabaret, and I really don't know what to say. But I've got to make a decision, and I've got to think of where the show ultimately for Cameron is going to go. And I think I have to go with you, Samantha.
Oh, what a moment. Rachel's here with us now. There were tears in the studio. Did you cry as well?
I did cry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I cried. It was when the girls came up and hugged me. That's when they were crying, and that started me off because, you know, they felt for me.
And it was, I mean, I was watching it, glued to it last night. It was a really tough decision, actually, for Andrew Lloyd Webber. You could see he was really struggling, having to make a choice between you two, actually. Yeah.
Well, he apologised after, but I mean, you know, he's at this point of the game, he's just sorry to see any of us go. You know, we really have bonded with Andrew. We've seen him a few times now, and, you know, it was very sweet on Saturday night.
When you read down, so Denise Van Outen says, everything I've been looking for. Absolutely fantastic. John Barrowman, if there's any confusion, here you are. Rachel, 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 Rachel. She's an actress. She has the ability to play any character. It goes on and on. Why are you sitting here?
Well, you know what? The competition was so tight. I mean, honestly, any of the girls could play them. And the three girls, I truly believe they should be in the final. I absolutely wholeheartedly. Now, don't get me wrong, I wish I was there. I really do. You know, I don't. So, but, you know, that's just the way it is.
Some of the more sceptical in the production team have been saying, well, it's been, if you've been watching the show, the people who've been crying on camera who've got through. Do you think that, you know, do you see what I mean? So
you weren't sobbing enough.
You didn't sob enough.
I didn't sob enough. Do you know what? Honestly, I cried at the news. People in the house, they were like, Rachel cries at everything. Yeah. You know, letters that have been sent to us. I really am. I would cry at anything.
I know, well, it just seems...
Not on camera.
So these tears, you can tell us, you know, because you're there inside, they're not put on. This is how emotional you really are on the night. It's not just you, but your fellow contestants.
Oh, absolutely. God, I mean, the pressure and the amount of pressure that you're under, and, you know, your emotions so heightened, so it's all real.
And tell us about the journey. I mean, you've learnt a huge amount, haven't you?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's been an experience of a lifetime. I have never had such a crash course of musical theatre in such a short space of time.
And what will you do now, do you think?
Well, hopefully some auditions will come up and some shows. My dream still is the West End, and I just hope it happens with some other show.
OK, and I'm going to be really mean to you now. OK, come on, you've got to pick one. This is your moment.
Oh,
you are the Lord.
Easy, absolutely easy. Jodie Prenger.
Really?
Absolutely, hands down.
Why?
For me, I just think she is Nancy.
Really?
Totally. The other two girls, phenomenal performers, absolutely love them. I just think they're a bit young.
And she is different. She is very different.
Not acting, not singing, just emotionally. I think it's too early. Jodie has got the whole package for me.
And it's down to the public next
week,
isn't it?
It's down to the public.
And you've just got to keep in touch with Andrew Lloyd Webber, keep his mobile for the future,
absolutely.
Right? He's got plenty of things going on.
I'll be calling you, Andrew.
I'm sure he'll call you, actually, from what he said. Thank you very much for joining us. Best of luck with all that.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.